sponsorship this year, but this Grand Prix event has lost none of its quality, and probably what I'm most proud of is the job that our army of SwimMAC volunteers do to put this on. This is like a 6-month, 15-committee event to put on, and the SwimMAC parents, who also put on 16 other meets during the course of a year, are challenged to put this on. So one, I'm just so thankful and so proud when I get here that our coaches can come here and really coach, and the volunteers really put on a great event. A couple things that I want to kind of touch on, and just maybe a little educational piece, then I'll talk about the announcement that Bob was alluding to, and I appreciate Bob teeing that up a little bit. But basically, when it comes to SwimMAC, our philosophy and our saying for a long time now has been creating champions in life through excellence in swimming. In that piece, what we're shooting for now at SwimMAC is 4 ends that have been developed by the board of directors and embraced by the program through its moral owners. And the 4 are that children entering the sport with lifelong opportunity for enrichment in the sport. So in the past, what's happened is swimming has been this thing, you jump in and you just do as many laps as you can. Look, the future isn't that. If you look at the back of Bob's t-shirts, it just says discovers the first line. So all we want young kids to do nowadays is join the Summer League team. And when they join our team, get better strokes. It's not about just how fast you can go immediately anymore. And there was a day when that's all it was about. It was about the end that Bob was talking about, that time. Now we're much more process-oriented. We've learned really from our mistakes over the years, I think, in many ways. Second one is athletes benefiting from college opportunities. Pretty much all our SwimMAC youngsters that come through our program, I think pretty much all of them go to college. Most of them, overwhelming most of them, swim in college. And beyond that, most of them have a scholarship opportunity in college, whether it be an academic, athletic combination. So that's another intentional piece of our program. We want to launch these guys into college programs that will get them to their professional goals and their athletic goals. And there are a lot of great coaches right on that pool deck right now that are looking at well, not looking at you anymore, you're done. You as a 14-year-old coming through. And then the third one is building a model of excellence. Inspire to train at the elite level. That's what this meet's been about. Inspire to train at elite level. That's what this meet has been about. And for us, having our world-class athletes here in town and our youngsters seeing that these pros struggle. You know, I see Courtney Otto back there, and she's struggling with an injury right now. We have other athletes that have other things. You guys all know, and I'll talk about the Ryan stuff at the end of this if you like. But he's struggling right now, and how they go through those struggles and how they handle those things are often the most valuable things that the youngsters can learn by watching these guys go through it. The final was in being a model of excellence embraced by the global community. So we're not interested in just taking MAC and putting it in a box. We want the world to come in and look at what we're doing. Coach Pam Swanner had 6 college coaches all week in Charlotte doing a summit to learn about how SwimMAC operates and how it rolls. And so we are excited to be able to share what we do here with the global community. So outstanding. And I think in many ways, Julia, in your first meet at the Grand Prix here, you've seen this happen. She was one out there getting autographs and all that kind of stuff. Can you comment on that a little bit and tell them about what this means to you to be in this meet this year?
Okay, so.
I'm sorry, you're in what grade?
I'm in 8th grade.
In what high school?
I will be going to Charlotte Catholic, but I'm at Holy Trinity right now.
There you go.
So I've been here watching for the past couple of years and watching all these big swimmers come through and seeing some of them go to the Olympics. It's been a huge inspiration for me. I've gone to practice thinking I want to be there one day, and I have amazing coaches that have helped me work through that and are constantly helping me in every way possible. And I enjoy every moment of it. I love coming to practice. There's hard times in there, but I mean, it's so much fun, and I love being at MAC.
Awesome. Thanks, Julie. Hey, and the second one is second big category would be the community of SwimMAC. So some people think we're a swim team that's trying to get good times. The reality is we're a organization that is trying to help people be their best. And we have a tremendous example in Maya here who has gone through all kinds of ups and downs injury-wise. What has she done through that? She's fought all the way through to absolutely get to her goal and ambition, which is she signed with the University of California at Berkeley, will be a freshman there next year and on one of the best teams in the nation. And I thought Maya could perhaps talk about just, you moved down from Raleigh to swim here. She's going to graduate from Cannon School, and a little bit of why you did that first of all, and then what it's been like to be part of the SwimMAC family.
Okay. Well, freshman year I moved from Durham, North Carolina to Charlotte, and it was kind of because I saw opportunity here that wasn't really in the area where I was living previously. So my family took a big step in my life, and we moved out here, and for the past 4 years, SwimMAC has become my family. It's not just like a swim team. I think it was sophomore year I got injured. It's all kind of a blur when all that happened. I got a major hip injury, and basically I was taken out of the sport, but I was still living here, and it wasn't really about coming back and being fast. I mean, it kind of was. I really needed to go to college and stuff. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, but it was a lot of times I wasn't in the water, but I was still with my family, which was SwimMAC. There was a lot of times where I'd come to swim practice and swim maybe like 1,000 yards, and that was a big deal for me. That was a big deal. And then I'd just sit on the pool deck and watch my friends swim, and they would come up after practice and act like nothing was wrong with me. Like I was still part of the team, I was still part of the family, and we actually came up with 3 words that like celebrate what our group is about in senior 1. And the first one is actually FAM, which is like family. We just shortened it to FAM because it sounds kind of snazzy. But that's just, we always say FAM is first, and that's what SwimMAC is all about. I'm moving on, but I know that SwimMAC is still going to be there for me, and my family is kind of giving back by helping this campaign. And it's just something that's become part of my life. I can't really like say that much thanks to it because I don't really know how to. I don't know, it's just, it changed my life moving out here, and I'm glad I did.
Hey, and the third piece would be the excellence piece, right? So, and really, it's interesting with Bob up here before us. NBAC for a long time has been the standard setter for excellence in club swimming in the United States. And club is where the Olympic stuff grows. It grows within the clubs, and they go to college, get better, and then usually it's the Olympic success. So, and we're very proud of SwimMAC that we not only have chased Bob, but to some degree have caught him. And like for the last 3 years, we've been ranked the #1 club in the United States in the club excellence rankings, which is an 18 and under measurement of the top swimmers in your program with pretty good depth in the metrics. So we're real proud of that. 5 of the last 6 years we've won the award for having the most academic All-Americans of any club in the United States of America. So we have students and athletes. And then finally we were the first team to create a professional team, the Team Elite concept. And with that concept, we get a guy like Clary, who is really a seasoned veteran, and yet I see, since he's been here, improving literally every day with what he's doing. And so, Tyler, I don't know if you could comment on what value the Team Elite concept has been for you in your journey so far.
Well, I've been around a lot of swim teams in my career, and I really haven't come across anything like SwimMAC. To be completely honest, I was a little anxious when I was coming down here because it was such a new thing for me, but everybody I had spoken to, Jack Roach being one of the biggest proponents for me coming down here, was that whatever needs to be taken care of will be taken care of, and you will get faster. And Dave talked about that just a second ago. I mean, I really have been feeling like every single